Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I believe that XRP holders are going to become some of the richest people on the planet. And actually, some XRP holders have already become just that. Don't forget that XRP ran up last market cycle, actually from the beginning of the market cycle, around half a penny to almost $4. So all sorts of people ended up with truly life-changing money. And I believe that's going to happen again this market cycle, perhaps much sooner than you might think here. And so I think it's worth remembering this on days like today when the market is down, because mind you, as I record this, XRP is at 69 cents. Just a short while ago, it got down to as low as 67 cents, and I don't know if the bottom's in. It might drop even further. And you got Bitcoin under $33,000. And I get it, people are freaking out here, but my gosh, I just don't feel the scaredness that all these people are feeling that's causing them to panic sell. I'm feeling great. I am absolutely looking forward to the future of really everything in crypto, but specifically XRP, because XRP is my largest crypto holding, and it happens to be my favorite coin for a lot of reasons. But I want to share some thoughts on this topic with you, because the best days, I believe, are yet ahead, and it's worth remembering that on days like today when the price action is down. But I do want to be clear at the outset, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who makes YouTube videos as a fun hobby about Ripple and XRP and crypto in general, and unicorns. Mostly unicorns. It's a fun topic. You come here, I know, for the hot, steamy unicorn action. Not today, though. I'm not going to talk about that today. So take a look at this tweet first, just to get the ball rolling here. This is a tweet from an XRP community member named Frecky, who tagged me along with chart analyst Credible Crypto, and he actually does happen to work in finance. He's got a strong financial background, been doing what he's been doing for quite a while, and so he gets how things work. Let's just say that. And here's what he wrote, because and keep in mind as I'm going through this, people get terrified by volatility, but the volatility in crypto is what makes all the life-changing money possible. And so check this out. Frecky wrote the following. What if I told you it will take 7 to 10 years to 2x your investment? Yes, 2x. Well, that's what a stock/bond portfolio does. So stop bitching about short-term noise and volatility. Embrace it. So think about that. 7 to 10 years to double your money. Look, and that's why, for me, I will be as patient as I need to. The crypto market is the most volatile asset class on the planet, and that's a huge part of the reason I want to be here. The whole point of investing is to experience the volatility, because without it, I mean, seriously, do you want to put your money into something where the price doesn't move at all? I mean, nothing exists. Any asset is always changing relative to other assets, so that doesn't even exist. But still, would you want that if it did exist? For me, the answer is no. For me, the answer is definitely no. And so I just think about the fact that, for me, I don't know, I haven't actually crunched the numbers, so I don't know what my average buy-in price for XRP is, but I dollar cost averaged in for years. And for most of the last 3.5 years, a little over that I've been holding XRP, my investment has been down, and I didn't care. I really just didn't care. I think my average buy-in price, as I was kind of mentally keeping track along the way, I think it's around 25 cents. One day I'll actually crunch the numbers, but I do think it probably is somewhere right around 25 cents is what my average buy-in price has been. And it's gone up to $2 this year. Right? And that's amazing. And it still wasn't enough for me to think, okay, I want to sell. And not just that, also I want to, ideally, if possible, make sure that I've held my XRP for at least a year before selling it, because in the United States where I live, if you haven't held it for at least a year, then you get taxed at whatever your income bracket is. But if you hold for at least a year, then it's long-term capital gains tax rate, which is 20%, which would be lower. So 20%, yeah, it's still 20%, I know, but I'd rather get hit with that than what could potentially be 40 or 50%. Who knows what it might come out to once you include federal and state taxes. And so For me, I ideally I want to hold it for at least a year. So I'm glad that the price level didn't get to a point yet where I'm like, I think I need to sell, because I last purchased XRP at the beginning of October of last year. So I really would like to not see anything above an all-time high for XRP personally until that 1 year mark in early October. So, but who knows? Maybe we'll see it before that. If that happens, that happens. But even if it does, it doesn't mean necessarily that XRP will go on its parabolic rally, which I still think is coming this market cycle at some point. But think about that. So I've averaged in at 25 cents. It's gone up to $2. And now, again, as I record this, it's at 69 cents. And so, like, my net worth this year has been ridiculously volatile, and I just don't care. I really don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm here for the volatility. The multiplier effect here is what makes it this opportunity so amazing. The asymmetrical returns relative to any other asset class. This hasn't been an opportunity in the history of mankind until the advent of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin specifically, which started it all, of course. And so I'm so thankful to be in this space right now and to have found out about it when I did. And yeah, I wish I could have found out about it sooner. But you know what? Finding out about it in 2017, I'm good. And even now in 2021, I still think these are truly the early days. This whole thing's in its nascency. But if you fast forward a few decades, I don't think you're going to have the same opportunity anymore. There will be a mature asset class. The frenzy will have died down. There will be so much money in that to get a doubling or tripling effect in anything, it could take just as long as if you're investing in stocks in general. At some point, it's going to get to that. And it will be less exciting, but there's no sign that that's going to happen anytime soon, thankfully. But volatility in and of itself, it's not bad and it's not scary, not to me. But people get terrified from it. But the things move quickly for a number of reasons. Yes, there are whales and markets get manipulated. That's certainly a thing. But there's just not much money in crypto anyway, so it's easy to get to a point where some people start selling. You get this cascading effect especially once you factor in the stop losses getting hit, which would be an automated process. But yeah, a lot of it is manual too. People just fearful of it going down. They don't know what the hell they're doing, and then they just panic sell. That's definitely a thing. But still, like, I'm here for the volatility. I think that this is what's ultimately going to result in truly life-changing wealth being attained for so many XRP holders. And so it's required in the volatility is and understanding that the crashing occurs isn't something that has to be intimidating. I think that's something that is important, because think about this. There's about 12 years worth of data that tells us these huge crashes are normal. And without them, the upside potential wouldn't exist. So think about that. If you just take a purely logical approach and you see, oh yeah, it has been behaving like the crypto asset class has been behaving like this for 12 years, and if I start buying crypto for the first time now ever, it's not going to stop behaving like that in all likelihood, right? So then when it does happen, which you knew it would, maybe you don't emotionally respond. And so I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold. I'm just saying whatever you're going to do, take the emotion out of it and anticipate all this and understand that most people, like, you can understand this, but even though you can understand this, the typical person isn't going to understand this. And even if they could, even if you tell them this data, I don't even know how many people would be able to control their damn emotions, even if you give them the data on this. Because people are just emotionally buying and selling right now. And so maybe you listening to this, if you're looking into this, maybe you can understand this, and I hope so, so that you can make your own informed decisions based and buy and sell based on logic and data rather than emotion. But I'm counting on people continuing to behave like this. And they act just as stupid in the stock market. The stock market's less volatile, of course, sure. But it's the same human DNA resulting in the same stupid behaviors, FOMOing in and panic selling. And so we've got over 100 years worth of data on that. And so I want humans to continue to act this stupid. They're useful idiots as far as I'm concerned. I'm only half joking. But I'm counting on it. And it's not that I want people to lose money. I'm just recognizing this is how humans behave, and then I'm positioning myself accordingly because I see tremendous opportunity here, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. And so eventually, when XRP does rally along with the rest of the market class and all the altcoins start popping off, it's going to be ridiculous and incredible, and it's just around the corner in all likelihood. I mean, can you imagine? Don't you think that this is all going to be wrapped up probably within the next 12 months? Not that it would even take 12 months necessarily, but with where we're at in this stage in the game, I mean, couldn't it be the case that in the coming weeks or months we start to see XRP rally again? Because like the fact that the markets are down today, I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. I'm expecting the volatility. So here it is. Here's the market doing what I've expected it to do, what you should expect it to do based on 12 years worth of data. Shouldn't be scary. You know, we've been trending upwards for 12 years. So if we know that's the case and we believe it's not likely that's going to change anytime soon, why do we care if there's a day that's down like this? It doesn't make any damn sense. And so take a look at this headline from you today. Small and medium Bitcoin whales keep holding and accumulating despite Bitcoin dropping to 35,500. Obviously, it's dropped even further since then. But take a look at the data. Sentiment Analytics Agency has reported that despite the Bitcoin decline to the $34,000 level, Bitcoin whale holders are still buying the dip, taking advantage of the price drop. According to the recent tweet from the Sentiment team, crypto addresses that hold a minimum of 1,000 Bitcoins keep adding Bitcoin to their positions. Mid-tier holders with wallets holding from 10 to 1,000 Bitcoin are not flinching either. As for wallets with smaller Bitcoin holdings, the number is dropping fast, though the chart does show. And so look at this. The smart money, the people that have already amassed wealth, that have a lot of Bitcoin, what are they doing? They're buying. They're not fearful. What are the small holders doing that don't know what the hell they're doing and are probably brand new and emotional? They're selling because they're being idiots. Look, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you. This is just the way that I personally look at this. Like, which one do you want to be one of the lemmings off of a cliff, or not? You get to choose for yourself here. But this is what's happening here, and I'm counting on this type of behavior. Like, this bull market's not over, my friends, and so I don't know how low it's going to go here in the short term, and I don't care. You see, like, there's sufficient data to indicate that the wealthier people that know what they're doing and have experience, they're taking advantage of this, while everybody else is freaking out. So this is valuable information. This is something to know. And that's why, again, like I started the video, I firmly believe that XRP will rally with the rest of the market. I think it's going to make a whole bunch of new millionaires. And I don't think we're going to have to wait that long to see it in all likelihood. But however long it takes, I'll hold. Like, even if we're actually entering a bear market and we just don't know it yet, I would say, okay, fine, I'll just keep holding. But I don't think that's happening. I'm just saying, whatever it takes, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to get frustrated and tired and impatient and sell. There's a 0% chance of that. I am Mr. Patience here. This does not matter to me in the least. It's doing, in a general sense, exactly what I would expect. So there we are. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, but I'm feeling good and I'm going to wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.